Hey Lisa, how are you?
Happy August.
Oh, I know it's August. Oh, the hottest time of the year, right?
Well, probably in Texas.
You don't have hot.
It's
Please tell me you have warm weather.
you know what? It's a little hot, but not like what you get down in Texas.
Ugh,
So,
it's so hot.
yeah. And
So
Michelle,
hot.
she's busy today getting ready for school.
Yep, today her teachers start back at school, so her real job is interfering with our fun.
Right, right. Well, there's a lot of pre-work getting ready for those kiddos and helping teachers and decorating classrooms. So, yeah.
Yeah, she's busy girl. This is the first day the teachers come back to school, and then the next week is when all the students go back. So
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
And
Anyway,
Yeah.
it's
And we're
new in your
getting
life.
ready for fourth quarter and our busy time, right? So,
Getting ready for the holidays. Oh,
yeah,
isn't it the best time to be a crafter during the holidays?
it is. But by November, I'm so tired of doing Christmas. If I see, that's why sometimes I have to go with those non-traditional colors because if I see any more red and green, but no, it's a fun time and all our product is starting to come in. So the creative juices are going. But first of all, happy anniversary to Savvy Pals, right?
Yes, that's so
1 year.
exciting.
Are you up for another year?
I am up for another year. How about you? You up for another year?
Oh, just to see you, absolutely. Now if we're doing this 10 years from now and we've got our oxygen tanks and we're in the nursing home, there's going to be something wrong with us, but I'm up for it. I'm up
Yeah,
for it. I
that's awesome.
always love your challenges.
Oh,
But
okay.
this month, let's talk a little bit about fashion before I was thinking about this the other day. I've got three girls, so fashion was always a big deal in our house. But what about six boys?
Well, um, they were very classy dressed. I
Okay.
loved fashion. I loved to accessorize, and I carried it down to my boys, and they learned to love going to the mall and shopping with me. And for the most part, I would say they all dress very nice as men.
Good for
In
you.
fact, one of them, my second son, he became a professional graphic designer, and so he's very much into detail and fashion and so that.
Well, it's funny because I I was just thinking back in my mind. Um, I've done just about every hobby, but growing up as a kid, my mom used to make our clothes because we couldn't afford a lot. And so she just started teaching me sewing when I was about 12 years old. And that's when 4-H was really big. And, um, learning how to work with a pattern and, pick designs and just the hands-on. Nowadays, it's cheaper to buy something than it was to
To
make
make
it.
it.
But the detail, I love those, shows of seeing designers and draping. And I think design and fashion even falls into every creative aspect that we have as store owners, right? Then I went to quilting, so that incorporates all the color and things like that. And my youngest, Abby, she really got into sewing. She was accepted into the art and design school in New York, but just decided the environment wasn't there but did a lot of sewing. So I was pulling out the sewing machine again, and that's when Joann's was there. So, yeah, having three girls, fashion you know, has always been, whether it be shoes or purses. And um, so
I can only imagine all the pretty dresses.
Well, and I've got two pageant girls. So
See,
we were,
big
that
passion.
was, yes,
Pretty
yes.
dresses, all right there. My mom used to make my clothes too, all of them. And I remember though waiting wanting so bad to just be able to buy a store-bought dress like my friends. But there was one time, it was my senior year, she was still making my dresses, and I was picking out a dress and I didn't the patterns I like these sleeves, I like this bodice, I like this hemline, I like da da da. And she took 5 different patterns and made me the most beautiful dress. I loved
Have
it.
you did you save any of it?
No, because I wasn't smart enough to.
I when I was in 4-H and you'd go to state fair, I remember the dress. It was blue and white polka dot, and I sewed trim on, and we had to model it, and I won a blue ribbon.
Well, good for
And yeah,
you.
but you know what? That's when you were hand sewing your hems. None of this, embroidery. And I went to smock for the girls when they were babies. Oh, was that something? Do you remember smocking?
I did not learn how to smock.
Yeah, that was very detailed. So,
Okay,
I'm
I want to see what you did.
okay. So I'm gonna switch this over. All right. So just based on sewing, I did this card, and
Oh,
this is
that's
actually a little different for me as far as the color scheme goes. And this is Frank Garcia.
super
Okay,
cute.
a new collection. Um, I did a little tearing. This is an embossing folder. Again, the dyes, very neutral. This is in a light pink.
Very
Um, with the sentiment, believe in the magic your hands create. And I just thought, oh,
beautiful.
yeah.
Very pretty. I like tilt it more to an angle so we can see that embossing folder. Oh, wow. That is so beautiful.
Let
Is
me,
there like a little bow in between the
that
embossed features?
is,
So pretty.
here we go. Here's the embossing folder. And but it's just,
It's really
it's a
pretty.
distressed one. And again, I'll post it on Facebook, but
Very
really,
pretty.
really fun with the bows. So, and
Very-
then my girls are all purse people.
Look how cute that is.
So life is short, buy the purse.
That's cute.
So with
That
I
will
brought
be
in the
it's
bumblebees
so
and kind of
cute. So cute.
lots of fun to make, lots of fun to make.
Hmm.
And then this is a little makeup bag.
Cute.
Okay, and
That
when
is
you
so
open
cute.
it up,
That's cute.
treat yourself.
Very cute. Is that also
Yep,
Spellbinders project?
it is. That
So cute.
is. And then my fun one is this gift box.
Oh, so
And let
cute.
me. And it is a purse with a magnetic lift.
Cute.
Just
Oh, love
open
that
it
closure.
up.
That is really cute.
And then I actually, the sides have your little strap and a bow.
So cute. Is that a D-ring?
Yeah, real
So cute.
D-rings. And then I put a,
Of course, you got a tassel. So cute.
right?
That is very cute. I love that Doodlebug paper, right? Is that Doodlebug?
Yep, this is all Doodlebug. Added
Is
the
that
little bit of
the
trim.
crafty one? The crafty girls or crafty something
You know what?
crafty?
Yes, you are right. You are right on
So
that.
cute.
So
Very, very, very cute.
those were my fun ones. Oops.
Well, they're beautiful.
Well, thank you.
You switch
It's
you around.
always easy to do something that you like, right?
Yes, it is very easy to do something that you like. Well, I took a totally different approach. Switch my camera around here. Oh, I keep turning it off. I do that every time. Sorry. I did it twice. Can't do it once, but do it twice. All right. So I'm going to introduce you to my friend Gus Gus. Now, Some of you might know Gus from Cinderella. He was one of the helping hands from Gus. Well, he's got his sweet, sweet companion, and her name's Gracie.
Okay.
Now, Gracie is the kind patient, the heart of the family, and they have their little son. His name is Cheddar. And now Cheddar, he's full of adventure. He wants to explore all parts of the castle, and he highly looks up to Jock. And then we have, oh, where's Daisy? Daisy, Daisy, Daisy. There she is. Here's Daisy. Here's Daisy, and she's just sweet and creative, and she's pretty good at sewing. She loves to help her mother make little clothes for everybody. So first, I'd like to share with you Jock. He took his family to a great 4th of July event. And here's sweet Gracie. They're just ready to go. Jock's got his ball in hand, and here we have little Daisy. She's wanting to go floating. So these guys are going to be perfect. I could put them on a card. I could put them on a layout. I could put them in a mini book. They are just going to be super fun. In fact, I did put them in a little mini book. Here's a little Gracie here. I mean, Daisy, sorry, Daisy. And you could just, here's the strawberry, right? The little strawberry event you had. No. So they can't go on a mini book. But we also got them ready for winter. Here's the little family all ready to go on a snow trip. Some people on spring break go on snow trips, so they're ready to go. And they're dressed to the hilt.
Oh
Now,
my gosh.
spring can be different things. Spring could be the rainy season for you. Your rainy season could be fall. But we do have Cheddar and Gus Gus. They're just kind of in the more practical, ready for the rainy season. But Miss Gracie, she had to have a little bit more class.
Oh my gosh.
And look at cute little Daisy. And she's so cute in her little outfit. So I just had a great time making my little mice outfits. And oh, she's got her bag too. Ooh, she almost dropped her bag. Can't forget her little bag there. Anyway, that's my project. I could go on forever because there's so many different outfits that we could get for these cute little guys.
Okay, so tell everyone the products that you kind of used. And the mice, I'm assuming, are just bases, and then the clothing are add-ons.
Yeah. Well, okay. So you have first the big mice, and
And
they
how
come with
tall are those, Carrie?
this is Gracie and Gus Gus. These are the mom and dad, so they're pretty true to size here. And I don't put the arms on them until I put the clothes on them because it's just easier to
Okay.
do clothes. And then this is the mini ones. So they come with their a little outfit that you could dress them in. Then you have I haven't played with this one yet, but look how cute.
No.
They're going to be so cute going to Hawaii. And of course, I wanted to add this one too, and how I just ran out of time. There's not enough time. But here's the fall one. They consider it fall, but spring is Texas's rainy season.
Sure.
Well, there's fall. And then here's their beach one, all the outfits and accessories. And then they have like if you are going to put this on throughout a book, these are just additional beach accessories that you can use to create this whole beach scene, bringing your whole little mouse family to the scene. And then there's the winter ones as well. There's more. There's more. There's the Christmas. They're out on the floor. I have them all, but there's more to be had when you can dress these little guys.
And I see a lot of shading. So what color bases are you using? A tan, and then kind of walk us through thank you.
I use Vintage Photo for most of this, and I just used a craft color. I did a lighter tone for my females, but it could be just that mouse. I think they'd be cute as gray mice as well.
Hmm.
And I did just a shadow. This is that lost shadow, and it works good on just any color, but it really gave a nice rich look on the hat, I think.
You know what? Tell me your process of inking because I think mine may be a little different than yours. How do you ink? Like what products do you use and how do you do it?
I use a small blending sponge.
So you use a sponge. And do you
Mhm.
pick the ink up right from the ink pad?
I do.
You do.
I just go right on my ink pad and I go like, this is the color I used for their ears and cheeks.
You know, I find that gives me splotching. So what I do is I use a glass mat and I apply my ink directly on my glass mat and use a brush and drag it in. And then I don't get sometimes those heavy splotches with the first blending.
Ah, so I plan for that heavier splash, heavier splotch mark. Because like right here on the ears, I knew this is where, let's see if the lighting will let you see it. I knew that I wanted the darker part in the pink, the center part of the ear. So I start there. And then by then I'm blending out and I can blend out. So I start where I want it to be the heaviest, like on his cheeks here. I want it to be heavier on the cheeks and I just work it up. I guess it's whatever you're accustomed to because I feel like I have great control this way. Like I was able to
You
just
do.
do the edges of his boot here and the top of his boot, leaving the boot mainly white. So,
And so are you holding those pieces and then inking, or are you inking flat?
oh no, I have those pieces in my hand. You got to see my fingers when they're done. They're just so pretty. They're
Interesting.
they are.
I'm going to try that. I'm going to
They're
try that.
oh, all right. So there's my fashion, my little mice family, and they're all dressed for fashion in all the different seasons. And what I thought was fun with these, they have been sitting on my floor for quite a while, thinking, oh,
Yes.
I want to play with them. I want to play with them. Every time customers are buying them, and they sold out before I could buy them, so I have to buy them again because I haven't bought one for myself yet. And I'm like, oh, I just want to play with them. So this challenge, maybe I'm gonna do this. I can't wait to dress my mice. So.
Great, great. Well, I'm going to have to get some in, or if my customers are asking, you've got enough in stock, I can send them
I
to you.
do have some in stock, that's for sure. But they're
Oh,
so fun, and I feel like okay. Well, let me show you one other thing. One other thing, because it's something that like people go to these crops, and I've been doing crops lately, and they'll just want to work on a simple project. They don't want to bring their whole thing with them, or they just want to work on something simple. So all I did was just make a bunch of pieces, and then just get them all made. They could and then when you're ready, okay, now I can bring one of them. I want to do a layout or I want to do this card. You've got these little mice already made and they're ready to go. And you just can put them in a little binder or whatever. Now I had good plans to get them in all their outfits, as you can see, but the time, it's like paper dolls, right? Paper dolls.
exactly.
So fun.
Exactly. Did you do those when you were little?
I did.
So did, yes.
I even texted Karen. I said, Karen, did you play with little paper dolls when you were little? She goes, absolutely. Okay. Of course we did.
Yeah.
It was fun. Fun
I
stuff.
don't know if you remember. Do you remember someone called Jill Renner?
I don't.
Okay, she really, her whole business was paper dolls. And I refuse to get rid of these dies. They're the big ones that go through the big AccuCut machine.
Oh no, I
Um,
don't think I've ever seen
and
them.
they're like 12-inch dolls. And then she had tons of dies with different clothes.
Wow.
You would just put them together. I'll have to go find it up at the factory, and it's just so much fun, right? I figure
That's fun.
my grandkids one of these days, we're gonna have so much fun.
Yeah, they can sit and dress mice. Or we did have a 9-year-old. Well, now she's 11. She's been going to crops for a while. She's 11, and I think she was on the cruise with us when you were there too. The
Yes,
mother.
yes, very creative.
Yes, she loves doing this. This is her favorite thing. Is she'll sit there and make outfits for her mice, and it's Like, oh, I just want to be you. I want to sit there and have no care in the world and just make clothes for my mice.
Yes. Oh, well, we'll be going into September. What do you have for me?
Well, somebody very important to me is having a birthday this week. That's Michelle's birthday, and I think we should do birthday.
Okay. All right.
Birthday.
Well, that's easy.
Huh? I think people are needing birthday every time they shop. So they're probably looking for some fun and new and creative ideas. So let's show them some stuff.
And actually, what is this a milestone for her? See, now we can talk about her because she's not here.
No, I think it's just 54. Oh, yeah, not a milestone yet.
Oh boy, to be 54 again.
Maybe.
Yeah, so let's have everyone, and when is it? It's the
The
8th,
7th, August 7th.
August 7th. Okay, let's remember that date and have everyone post something on Facebook to her.
That's right. Happy birthday, Michelle.
Happy birthday, Michelle. Great. And do you have a calendar with you by chance?
I can get one. Let's see. What is our first Monday in September? It looks like it's going to be September 7th.
Is that Labor Day?
It is Labor Day. So do we want to go the 14th?
Sounds great.
Okay. Sounds
All right.
perfect.
The
Till then,
14th,
my friend.
be sure to wear your birthday hat.
That's right. They were
All
the
right.
birthday. Okay.
Good seeing everyone.
Bye-bye.